Hi, I'm Harriet and welcome back to the Tatty Divine YouTube channel. In this video, I'm showing you how to make our classic parakeet necklace, which is made up of 10 recycled rainbow feathers. This video is to accompany our jewellery making kits, which you can buy on the website here. This necklace was originally part of our Spring-Summer collection 2012 and has been part of our classic collection almost ever since. We've tweaked the design so you can make it from home now. You should already have your jewellery making kit, which contains a tech sheet to help you put it together, 11 acrylic pieces, a gold or silver tone chain, 12 7mm jump rings, and Tatty Divine gift box. You're also going to need a ruler, 2 pairs of long nose pliers, some wire cutters, and it's nice to have a lint-free cloth to give your necklace a little shine when you're finished making it. So we have all our pieces, now we're ready to go. First thing I'm going to do is lay out my pieces on the tech sheet because this will help us not get too confused, especially with this piece. The feathers orientate outwards, so it's quite good to make sure you get them on the right way, or your bird might not be able to fly quite as nicely. So when you get your pieces, they'll have a special protective film on them, but I've already peeled mine just so that you can see what I'm doing during the video, but make sure that you leave that film on until after you finish making the necklace. So now I've got all my pieces laid out on front of me, I'm going to start to link them together with the 7mm jump rings. So we're going to start off by holding the jump ring with the split at the top and exposed in your left hand. And then with the right hand, I'm going to come in and put the pliers perpendicular and just twist it open about a quarter of a turn. And that way we get enough space between the jump ring to get our acrylic pieces in, but we don't get any damage to the metal at the bottom of the jump ring. So I'm going to take my first piece, making sure that it's the same way facing me as it is on the paper, and slip that onto the jump ring. And then the next one along, also making sure that they're both facing the right way. So now I've got 2 pieces onto the same jump ring. I'm going to use my pliers to reverse that action with a twist, just to do it up again. So now it's really important that that join is nice and tight because that's going to give your necklace strength and integrity because you don't want it to fall apart. So we've got 2 pieces joined together now, and so I'm going to work my way along the necklace, opening and closing jump rings and putting the pieces together. With the second one, I'm going to put it into the same hole that I've just done the green one in, and that's fine because the holes are oval. That should give you plenty of space to put 2 jump rings into one hole. And then repeat the action. I'm going to close it up onto the yellow piece like this. So now we're starting to make a little chain of acrylic pieces. And I've got my whole wing. I'm going to do the body and just go from left to right. So it's important here, once you go onto the other wing, to make sure that your feathers are all symmetrical and they're facing the opposite way to the first time that you put them on. And as we come to the end, we're going to put our last piece on. Just do your final jump ring, and then you've got your whole parakeet made up. So now I've turned our attention to the chain. So in your pack there's a chain, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut this chain in half, but you can have the chain any length you like, basically, by measuring it so that the necklace sits exactly where you'd like. There's a little bit of chain on the end called the leader, and we use the second hole in to make sure that we come down halfway from that point. That way, when you wear a different outfit, you can make it longer, but it's always going to be perfectly in the middle and exactly the right size for you. So do the chain up on the second hole in, and then holding the clasp, run your fingers down it to find the centre of the chain. Use the clippers to cut the chain there. Now because this is a curved chain, each little link of the chain has a little twist in it. So make sure that there's no bits of chain left behind with any cut ends on it. And then the first whole link you get, I'm going to take my pliers and I'm just going to give it a little squash. And that just gives us a little bit more room in that link to get our final jump ring through, which is going to attach the necklace to the chain. I'm going to repeat that with the other side. Now, if you're right-handed, you're going to want the clasp in your right hand, so feel free to swap this part over if you're left-handed. So because we're looking at the necklace, it's flipped around to how we're going to wear it, so we're going to want to attach the clasp to the left-hand side. So first of all, take another jump ring, open it up, and then I like to put the jump ring on the chain first, because this can be a tiny bit fiddly. Okay, so chain, clasp side, left-hand side. So there's a little space here ready for our jump ring, our final jump ring to go on. And then again, adjust it up. Make sure this one's extra tight, because that little link of chain is obviously very small and we don't want it to slip through. And then a final jump ring, open it up, insert it onto the chain, and then pop it onto the other end of the wing. Just give it a little twist to close it up, and you've done. So now you just take some time and carefully peel away the masking tape off both layers, making sure you get all the little bits that might get trapped underneath those jump rings. Do the back and the front, and then once you're finished, give it a little clean with your glasses cloth. So polish off any fingerprints with your cloth. And as if by magic, it's finished. I hope you've enjoyed making this necklace along with me today. Do share your work on Instagram with the hashtag #MyTattyDivine. We'd love to see how you got on. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more Tatty-tastic videos.